Hey y'all, welcome to the Sip This channel. Now, Scarlett, who is an up-and-coming female rapper, is being called out and accused of being a rude, problematic client towards makeup artists. Here's what the ladies had to say.
Okay, so let me tell y'all my experience with working with Scarlett. So I had did her makeup 2 days straight for the BET Awards, and she was problematic as fuck. So the very first day, the brand of makeup I had, she didn't care for. So the next day, I accommodated her and went and got the makeup brand that she liked, right? She was basically telling me how to do her makeup. She was like, use 3 pumps of this foundation, 2 pumps of this foundation, and so on and so on. Like, I'm steadily trying to tell her, like, this is not your shade. And she's like, do not go back and forth with me. I'm paying you to do my makeup how I want it to look like. I'm like, okay. It felt like I was walking on eggshells doing her makeup the entire time. She kept checking to see what I was using, making sure I wasn't using what she didn't want me to use. Like, it was too much. And then it came to a point where she would take the brush from me and do her makeup herself. Like, at this point, I'm like, why you just didn't do your makeup yourself? So I honestly felt during the time she was only acting like that because I felt she was anxious because it was the BET Awards. But let me tell y'all more. So let's fast forward. So I ended up booking a flight to Chicago. Her manager ended up hitting me up a day before my flight to see if I could do her makeup in Atlanta. And she even personally reached out to ask me. And I honestly didn't know if I wanted to take her again, knowing how she acted the first time. And that's the thing about me. I'm always giving people chances. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and service her. I'm going to push my flight back. So I went to go service her. And y'all, when I say this girl has the nastiest attitude ever, like, I don't know. Overly entitled. Not humble at all. But I was pushing through and I didn't allow for her energy to rub off on me. I had a flight to catch right after doing her makeup. Alright, y'all, so this is the part that got me. So I finished her makeup and I packed up my stuff and I went in the kitchen area. Mind you, the hotel room was divided. It was her room, the kitchen area, and then the dancer's room. So I packed up my stuff and I went in the kitchen to organize it in my suitcase. So I'm guessing she thought I had left. So I had talking to the hairstylist. She like, why the fuck would she pack up the lights if she see we still using them? That's why she's never come back. Mad you, y'all, I was shocked as hell when I heard that. I keep things professional, and to hear that coming out her mouth, I'm like, what? I was overly accommodated. I was still nice, had good energy, all that. You, what? So like I said, I am not confrontational, but the thing is, you're not gonna talk about me and I'm not gonna stand up for myself. So I went in a room and I'm like, bitches. And she looked shocked as hell, like, you know, so that's why I assumed that she didn't know that I was still in there. When she seen me standing there, y'all, her face was so shitty looking, like, she looked so shocked. Like, I just wanted to let her know that I was still there. So I ended up walking off and going back in the room, finished packing up my stuff, and she called my name, Courtney, come here. So in my mind, I'm like, what else is there to talk about? So I go back in the room, she's talking about, that's just how I talk. I call everybody bitches. First off, if you think that's your way of apologizing, girl, get the fuck on. When I say I got my stuff and got up out of there, like, come on now. As a service provider, I'm gonna make sure I bring all my materials with me to service you. So when I'm done, I'm packing up everything that I came with and I'm leaving. So if the hairstylist does not have the lighting equipment, that's on the hairstylist, not on me. I should not have to stay around because the hairstylist don't have lighting. Like, what? And it's the fact that word gets around. Another makeup artist warned me about her. But the thing is, I like to get my feel for people myself. I don't take what other people say about other people and, like, you know, and be like, oh, that's how they is. I like to get my feel for them. And the thing is, the makeup artist was not lying. She's problematic as fuck and I will never service her again. And that's honestly why I don't really care to be an industry makeup artist. I love my clients. They are my celebrities too, you know what I'm saying? Because your clients will treat you better than these celebrities or upcoming celebrities, you know? Like, I don't got time for that.
Yeah, like, literally, like, y'all don't know all this shit that, like, I had to go through. Like, I went and did, like, beyond my job with her. Like, this bitch will get mad about any little thing, and I'ma just, like, slide in some, like few examples. Like, this bitch literally one time, like, we was at dinner, and I guess she didn't like the people we was with, and, like, this bitch, niggas asked me, they was like, no, like, she was ready to go home, and niggas asked me, like, Nicole, you ready to go home? So I'm like, whatever Scar wanna do. Literally, bro, so she ordered the Uber is here, like, she gets on one side, so I'm like, okay, you're gonna sit on that side. I walk around the other side or whatever. Yo, I open the door, this bitch is like, this dumbass bitch. I ignore it because it's just like, when I speak up or something like that, it's just like, oh, I'm a professional, all of this and that. So I be feeling like I have to, like, just stay quiet and let them be type shit. I go in the car and then this bitch is coming at me like, why the fuck would you say that dumbass shit? Like, why the fuck would you say whatever Scar wanna do? Like, bitch, like, in my head I'm like, bro, like, you, if we go somewhere together, like, it is whatever you want to do, because at the end of the day, like, we go to places together, we leave together. So how are you mad at me because I say shit like that? Then it's like, I don't know, this bitch just like wakes up like one day she will be so appreciative of me, bro. Like, I go behind my job, bro. Like, I help this bitch get dressed. I help this bitch like lotion her up and shit like that, bro. Like, her room be a fucking dirty ass mess. I be having to like clean up behind that shit. Like, I just go behind my job than just what my job description is. Today she's gonna just like, bro, she be taking my brushes and like she be blending on her own. So I was just like waiting there or whatever like that, and basically I'm waiting for her to blend. This bitch gonna be like, oh, so what's your attitude today? Like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? I said, like, no, like, nothing is wrong with me. Like, I'm great. Like, I'm just letting you do your thing. Like, bitch, like, where do you get to have an attitude? So then it's like she says, oh, you why you lied about doing hair? Your hair is trash. Like, bro, you literally came to me 3 times before you decided to book with me on this tour. So you knew what my work looked like. I did a whole hair and combo to you, so you knew what my work looked like. So if you seen it and you wore it before, you took pictures and everything, why would you even proceed to book with me like for a whole tour? And then it's like she says shit like that, but then she will call me and be like, Nicole, I'm so appreciative of everything you have done for me. Like, you don't understand, I love my makeup. You're like the best makeup artist I had. Like, what? Bro, and it's just like, it's mad shit. Like, I just had to like fucking deal with. Like, I could go above and beyond about everything, but it's just like, I'm just, none of this money or whatever I'm going through is worth my peace. Like, I feel so much relief that I'm going home because I don't have to deal with none of this going back to my clients. I don't have to be on my knees and twisting my motherfucking body. My back already be fucked up already. I be having to go through all of this shit to do your makeup. Like, I be having to do the most, and I don't have to deal with none of this with my clients, bro. It's not worth my peace. It's not worth how people treat me. I don't care about the money. Like, I care about my peace, most important, bro. Literally one time, like, we be at these interviews, right? She had went to the bathroom, and like, I don't be talking to nobody, no nothing or whatever like that. So I asked the radio interviewer like person, I'm like, hey, like, so do you like your job? Like, what's your favorite part of the job? We was chopping it up or whatever like that. This bitch is gonna come back and text me like, hey, you're out of line. She was like, hey, you're out of line, you're inserting yourself. Like, what? I didn't even say nothing. Like, I just let it be there type stuff. So then her manager basically texted me yesterday. They were like, oh, Scar would prefer to you just fall back and just act like you're a fly on the wall. Like, who says that? Like, of course I'm not telling you the whole message, but basically what the message said. But who the fuck says that? So you want me to just, okay, you want me to go to these events with you? I'm with you all day. People come up to me and present themselves. As of courtesy, I do the same as well. I'd be like, hey, my name is Nicole. I am Scar's makeup artist. That's what I do, just out of courtesy. You're basically telling me, like, okay, whatever. I don't even respect. You basically want me to be all around these people and like not say shit. Like, you don't want me to fucking network. It's like you don't want me to be like motherfucking like great. Like, you don't want me to like present myself type shit. Like, what? And I know like God is going to bless me, bro. Like, I know God has a plan with me, and it's just like certain stuff just don't work out. I know she's not gonna. And then, bro, it's like, it gets me tight, my nigga, because y'all over here talking about, so I'm gonna stay till Saturday to do my motherfucking the magazine and shit like that. Y'all knew I had like about 10 motherfucking clients, and I had to cancel on them, right? And now you come up to me with this shit. When she told me that shit, I'm gonna lie, I really felt relieved. But then again, it's like I really have done my job, and now you just like acting like this for what? Like, I don't know. I'm just like really upset because it's just like I've been praying for this and like manifesting this for the longest, and I'm just like upset that it's just like it had to turn out like this. I just hope like every artist, because I really want to work in this industry, like I really do. I just hope like every artist just don't act like that and just treat me a certain type of way. Like, the fuck, like, it should be a good environment. And everybody, her teams, like, they know how she is, bro. Like, when I went downstairs, the manager was like, what happened? Like, I had told her everything that happened, and then, like, she basically was like, oh, she was mean today. And I'm like, yes, like, you read my message, right? And then that's when basically I told her, like, listen, like, this is not worth my peace at all. Like, I really stood until I could take it, but I just can't anymore. And basically she was like, yeah, you shouldn't be sad working. Like, I should be, like, literally right next to her. Like, when we had went to this one concert, she was like, see, you doing too much, da da da, whatever. Bro, it's mad people, bro, like, walking with us. I'm trying to catch up to you, and the bitch really mad at me about that. And then she was mad at me. Like, I don't know if this bitch forgetting what she be saying or whatever, but the mad at me because I was waiting for her outside of the bathroom and not inside of the bathroom. Like, told me to wait outside. What are you talking about? And it's just like, I heard, like, she was talking about me on live one night or whatever like that, and like shit was all good because niggas was interacting on live, like we was dancing, like being buddies or shit. Like, at the end of the day, like, I know you're not my business, like strictly business, but we was, one night I was in her room, we was chilling, like just vibing, shit like that. Bro, I had no charger, bro, and she like, I really need your charger, so I let her stay with it. My phone was dead. I went and charged my phone at the motherfucking lobby. My phone was dead, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get cute, I'm gonna go for drinks by myself, da da da, whatever, right? So I come back and I get my phone, bro. I see the kid is sending me this live where she was talking about me, and like, I really tried to, like, I was trying to make two sense because bitch, you nice to me, and like, now you popping live. It's just like, I just did not understand that, because when I came back in the room, she's gonna be like, Nicole, you're such a spirited person, I hope everything goes well for you, like all of this and that. Like, I just didn't understand a lot of shit, or why she like moved the way that. Nah, but look, right? One time we was at the airport or whatever, and I had said good morning when I went and picked up my shit earlier in her room or whatever. Like, but we was at the hotel. The manager was like, Nicole, make sure you do your invoice. I'm like, okay. She gonna be like, yeah, I'm the one that pays you, right? I'm the one that pays you, right? So I didn't say shit. Then we go in to do the check-in for like TSA or whatever like that, right? So she like, oh, she's never working with me again, she's not appreciated, da da whatever. When I say good morning to my team, everybody says good morning. The manager was like, oh, but she did say good morning to you, and you didn't say, you just probably didn't hear her. When I'm telling you, like, if everybody knows me, whoever knows me, like, y'all know I'm a very emotional person. So I just had to like step back, and like, I just went to a corner, bitch, and I just started crying, and I was just like praying to God, like, please God, like, just give me the patience, and just give me the patience to just go through this, to just, yeah, like, I'm really so upset. Like, I know y'all talking about money, whatever, is it worth it? None of this shit is worth my peace, man. Like, what the point about doing what I love and me like not being able to like enjoy it? Like, I have to worry about every little time what I say, what do I do, or whatever like that. And don't be saying nothing about me crying either, y'all, because I'm just really upset right now. Like, I just want to go home.
Now, these stories sound very similar, and I think that everybody deserves respect, especially when they have been nothing but kind and nice to you. And from what I've heard in these stories, both of these ladies were very professional with Scarlett, and she was still unprofessional on her end. Now, if this is true, Scarlett, you gotta get together, because that is not okay. You should not be treating people like that, especially people that are servicing you. I don't like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about both of these makeup artist story times when it comes to Scarlett. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have a good day.